Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Waynesburg Central Auditorium. At this time, please locate the nearest exits. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please move quickly and calmly to the nearest exit. Note, the exits at the front of the auditorium require the use of stairs. Please silence any mobile devices. For the safety and comfort of our performers, flash photography is strictly prohibited. And as always, the Waynesburg Central Campus is tobacco and alcohol free. At this time, please welcome Mr. Doug Mason and the Waynesburg Central Junior Senior High School bands.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Christmas concert this year. This is the 7th and 8th grade middle school band. The class that we have and we meet we schedule during the week. This is what we've been working on. So that was Holly Jolly Christmas, and our next piece that they're going to play is Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, which just happened to this week. I don't know if you heard past the Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas is the #1 hit for Christmas. So And the lady's like 78 years or so old or something like that. So this is rocking around the Christmas tree. Thank you. Now we have a nice surprise for tonight. I'm real excited about it. Not only is it just the junior, senior high school playing tonight, but we also have some special guests from next door at the elementary school. I'm going to invite the 5th and 6th graders up here in just a second. Let's go ahead. We got to make a quick stage change. So 7th and 8th graders, go ahead and move to your spot that you need. Okay. 5th and 6th graders, get ready. You're going to come up here in just a second. But anyway. Back in the summer, as they're getting this going, I'll kill a little time. Back in the summer, Mr. Falvo is working with me, and we were talking about why don't we put things together more often to do some stuff with the kids. And so this was one of the things. We also had youth night at the football game where a lot of kids came out and participated in being in the football setting, and so get a little taste of that. And it doesn't hurt that we're recruiting them a little bit right now too. So the sixth graders, this is awesome. So 5th and 6th graders, why don't you come on up this way? If you are on this side of the stage, go ahead in front of the instruments right here. Bear with us, we'll be right back. Isn't it great how many there are? Yeah. Merry Christmas to Mr. Mason. Well, that almost looked like we practiced it. That's great. Okay, wow, so excited. Wow. Well, I wish I were the one going to get to conduct these guys right now, but my colleague from over next door, the band director at the elementary school, Mr. Fava, is going to come out and join us, and he's going to run the show here for a few minutes. So please welcome to the stage, Mr. Jason Fava.
Thank you and good evening. First of all, I want to thank Mr. Mason for agreeing to have us come and invade his concert for a little bit. I feel bad for some of my past students because they thought they were done with me and now they have to see me again. Sorry. But thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoy this next song, The Night Before Christmas, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce my privilege to have him as my principal and for your narrator for this next piece, Mr. Scott Headley.
Thank you. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the roof there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted, and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all, as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. Then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. Of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
There's always something. I got it. That almost went off without a hitch. Good. All right, great. So now we got another group coming up in the front. I don't know where they're at. They're supposed to be here, right here. Is that them? Percussion ensemble? Well, I guess I get to tell jokes until they get here. Come on, guys. Here they are. So I'll talk a little bit while they get set. This is the last year, well, before last year, Mr. Stevenson came to me and asked if we could, I could come up with another class for our schedule here, and we talked a bit. We came up with an idea of having a percussion ensemble. So last year, you may have been to one of our concerts, and we got started with this. So this is a class of high school students who sign up for percussion ensemble, and it's just all drums. And for some of them, it's the first time they've ever played. We have some kids who actually are taking the class who are not drummers. So it's a little different than playing in the marching band out on the football field. But this is our percussion ensemble. We have a couple numbers for you tonight. First one's going to be the First Noel. Thank you. Our next number is a very interesting version of Silent Night. So we'll get a couple people to change in spots here, and then we're gonna. Okay, we're gonna take an unexpected intermission. The curtain was supposed to open and the high school band was supposed to be back there, but maybe they didn't come back from that fire alarm. We'll find out. Okay. All right, sorry about that. We're ready to go now. So our first piece is going to be "O Come All You Faithful." Thank you. Next, we have a really challenging piece for us. It's called "The Glory of Christmas," but it's based off of the hymn "Green Sleeves," and it takes green sleeves and it just mixes it up and keeps mixing it up and makes it more complicated until we get to the end when it's pretty crazy. And so hopefully this is going to work. It's going to be great. But this has been the most challenging piece we had for the concert tonight. So wish us luck. Here we go. This is "The Glory of Christmas." Next up, we have there's a composer named Leroy Anderson, who basically is pretty famous, but he's only famous for two pieces, and they're both Christmas pieces. One of them is the one we're going to play here called Christmas Festival, and then the other is Sleigh Ride, which if you've ever gone shopping at Christmas, for sure, you've heard both of these. So this is a Christmas Festival. All right, we're going to do another quick little stage change. My 7th and 8th grade class is going to come back up and join us right now, and we're going to play a piece together with it's a 7th through 12th grade. While they're doing that, I'd like to take a minute to thank some people. Tonight, none of this would be possible if we didn't have the opportunity to work in school doing this. Yes, we have a marching band that meets after school and we do after school work, but this stuff on the stage is all a class that we do. Some of it's every day, some's on a rotation, but I'd like to take a minute and just thank the people that make that happen, which is our administration. We got Mr. Stevenson, both Bob and Justin. We have Mr. Menhart, and I appreciate tonight, that was a great reading with Mr. Headley. So can we thank our administrators, and I don't know, Mr. Blair or Dr. Monahan might be here as well. So if you could, how about giving them a round of applause, please? Thank you. Also, the people that were out in the lobby, the parents, the band boosters that are generating money and support for us all the time. I can't do this without you. I appreciate them. And thank you for all your donations and all your support, everyone in the audience tonight. Thank you so much. One second. Clarinet, slide down. Slide down. Please stay where you are. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, musicians, we can only count to 4, so counting chairs was a difficult thing. So I'd like to, thank my staff too that's here tonight. I actually, the regular staff that I get to see a lot is here, and even some others that are here tonight that I'm really excited. I saw Dr. Travis Nestor, one of my friends from down at Liberty High School in Clarksburg, is here tonight, and it's great to have you with us tonight. And I don't know, I'm sure there's others here that I didn't see yet. I bet you Jeremy Olisar's in here somewhere too. But it's great to have your support as well. I'd like to thank Mr. Favo, who orchestrated that entire thing for the elementary school. Give him another round of applause. That was a great job. Particularly wanted to take a moment and thank Mr. Krantz and the AV crew for helping us get all the lighting and everything going on for this. So without further ado, our last piece with this group is going to be the Polar Express, and this was something we had played in a past concert. And I have a friend from church who he said, "Man, you guys sounded like a professional band. I can't pass that up. We got to try it again then, if we're that good." So we're going to play the Polar Express. Hope you like it. And here we go. All right, as we have some scurrying off here, we're going to get ready to do our final number for you tonight. As we do that, before we do that, I'd really like to notice a few people. First of all, the person walking up here right now is Lily Tapas, who is our drum major for the marching band. She's did a great job. She's been drum major for 2 years, so good job. I'd also like to take a second and recognize our seniors this is their last Christmas concert. We'll still have a spring concert and some other activities going on, but the seniors, would you please stand up for me, please? Seniors. All right, thank you. So our last piece tonight, as we're waiting for drums to arrive, is going to be what we're going to be playing tomorrow and what we played last Saturday at the Waynesburg Christmas Parade. The kids did a great job, and we're going to play it again tomorrow at the Mount Morris Christmas Parade. Now, I'm taking a moment to make a commercial here. Please, 3:39 tomorrow is when you got to be there. The kids need to be there. They're wearing their white uniforms tonight. They need to take their instruments home so they can be there on time. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful day, and there's not a better parade than the Waynesburg or the Mount Morris Christmas Parade. Just come around the front here a little bit. Yeah, we're trying. This has not been practiced yet together at all, so we're really actually doing this off the cuff. So there should be some more kids coming in from the side. Yeah. So this is Sleigh Ride. I was telling you about Leroy Anderson. This is me killing time now. Come on in, guys. Leroy Anderson's the guy that wrote the Christmas Festival, and then he wrote this piece, the Sleigh Ride, which we adapted for marching band. And as soon as the drums all get in here, Lily's gonna strike the band up and we're gonna play it. Again, thank you for being here. This is our last number, and I hope you have a great Christmas. Your Waynesburg Central Marching Band, drum line in the back. If you didn't see it, color guards back there. So, buddy up. Thank you so much. Thank you. Be careful and have a great holiday.